Yeehaw! And welcome back to Redneck Snack and Food Reviews. I don't want to take forever on this. I know some of y'all like entertainment, some of y'all don't. Some of y'all want me to get to the point. So I'll do my best with what I can do. Now, I have 7 items, I believe. 7 items here to review from Jack in the Box. I don't have a Jack in the Box around me. If I did, I would have been reviewing one by one. But we've got a mukbang review. I can't eat all of this stuff. There's going to be some stuff that I'm definitely not going to try to eat all of it. But I am going to try and eat the whole chicken sandwich. And we'll mess around with some other things. But then I'm going to try and give you the bang for your buck on this mukbang review. So yeah, Jack in the Box has been super busy, clogging their menu, clogging your arteries if you have gone already, but they're gonna clog my arteries. It's crazy. And you can see in the thumbnail all that food. Hopefully I got all of it in the thumbnail, but if I didn't, we'll be going one by one through these things. But 3 sandwiches, well, technically 4 if you count the stacked bagel. I did not get that. You can get that yourself. All it is extra food with some ham. I don't need this food, bro. I don't. I paid $25 for all this stuff, which I guess is a fair price. But I can't let it sit here because I got some tots. So I'll start with the sandwich, go to the tots, probably drink the coffee. Well, we'll see about the coffee. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I got 2 chicken items, 2 breakfast items, 2 loaded tot things, and then loaded tot boxes, and then a salted caramel coffee, iced coffee. So yeah, I'm rambling on here. Before we get to all this food, this crazy food stuff, please give this video a like, a comment, and a share. Subscribe. It's important. I would love for you to subscribe. I love subscribers. And I would love for you to check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack and Food. So yeah, I'm in Charlotte, which is 4.5 hours away from home, 4.5 hours away from where I go to school. So I just drove down here, gonna go home, because it's better than driving 3 hours home and then going some other day. You know what I mean? That's cutting 3 hours off of driving. So my car just told me maintenance required, not during this video, but while driving down the road. So I guess I need an oil change. Probably gonna drive another 1,000 miles without doing that, because I'm crazy. But anyways, it's time to review. Okay, so I've been hearing mixed opinions on the Cluck. This doesn't look like a lot of chicken in my opinion, but my 2 favorite chicken sandwiches don't have a whole bunch of chicken. Popeyes is not my favorite. Chick-fil-A is my favorite, just to let y'all know. And I went to Saxby's. I went all the way down to Bristol, which is almost 4 hours away from my college, so I had to drive 4 and 4 almost. So there's that. But I reviewed that, and the review is on YouTube. I reviewed it like the other day, so it's up here. But I gotta say, that's my 1 and 2. Then Popeyes is 3, and I'm making a chicken sandwich ranking. And when I get my first 10, I'll post that on Instagram, and it'll keep growing. Because I still haven't included like the basic ones like McDonald's, Burger King to throw in the bottom there. But anyways, that's why you follow my Instagram, because I constantly have rankings. That's pissing me off. Sorry folks, that happens sometimes and hadn't happened in a while, and it chose this video of all videos to do that. But yeah, Instagram, I keep a lot of interesting updates on snacks and stuff like that, so that's why you check that out. But yeah, so my one is Chick-fil-A, 2 because for Saxby's because their sauce was really good, and it was kind of like Chick-fil-A's patty, except for like it kind of was like in between Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. It was tender, but it was also crispy. So it was very interesting. But we'll see where this stacks up. I know a lot of people will always, claim Popeyes is the best and shame Chick-fil-A, but Chick-fil-A's flavor is just, it's something unique, it's something interesting, and I enjoy it. So here we go with the Cluck. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things. Well, not bad things, but just like meh. You know what I mean. So here we go. So it's crispier than Saxby's. It's got a sauce similar to Saxby's. Oh, and they put guacamole on it. Interesting. I didn't think they put guacamole on the original, but it is what it is. I'm eating it. And that's pretty good. I like that. It's flavorful. I wouldn't say the chicken is the best. Like, it's not the highest quality chicken. And I've been hearing about how there's some grizzle in there. I see the grizzle. But it's good. I would probably rank it lower on my list. Like, probably like 4th or 5th. Definitely under Popeyes for sure. Because you gotta hear me out. It's all about the quality of the chicken and the flavor. And the flavor's pretty good. So I would definitely rank it over most of these traditional fast food chicken sandwiches. But the quality of chicken is more like, you know, on par with those other places. And like, I'm interested to see what McDonald's does, because McDonald's chicken sandwich, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. But if they have a really good plan, they could do something worth taking note of. But we'll see. That comes out in January. I'm going to go ahead and try the current chicken sandwich they got. But that select, or whatever they call it, right now, it's pretty good. Its patty's really not bad. This right here, again, the quality of the chicken is not amazing, but the sauce does well. It's got a good bun. Mel's and Chris, you see this, or someone that subscribes to Mel's and Chris sees this. I don't agree that it's amazing. I don't see it. I'm more in line with the 2 people that said it's all right. For me, I'm gonna give it an 8. It's good. It satisfies. Maybe an 8.5. But overall, it's nothing like wow, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and try these loaded tots. They gave me a fork, thank goodness. I was concerned, worried. The sun's kind of rising up, so the sun's gonna get in my face and stuff. The shadowy stuff is gonna be weird, but I don't want to waste your time. So here's the top bowl. Here's the first top bowl, the Jalapeño-ranch. And so each one of them has cheddar. But I hope you get a good view of that. I'm going to eat a couple of these and show what I think. As far as the top goes, it's more of a lighter top. You know what? I don't know if y'all have ever had, but it's more of like a lighter top that crumbles easily and has like less flavor than some of these other tots. I wouldn't say it's my favorite kind of top. But overall, the cheese and the ranch and the jalapeno go well together. It's a pretty good snack. But I don't know, the tots are not my favorite. I will give it a 7.5 because a lot of the stuff on top of it making it good. I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side. I'm gonna be driving around for a while with this, and hopefully it stays good enough for me to heat up like in the next few days. But you know how I am with health. I'm not gonna go and eat all this stuff. I'm not Nikado avocado, you know. So this one doesn't look like it's been like distributed all that well. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell, most of it looks like tots, and then one side looks like tots and the other side just looks like bacon and cheese. But we're gonna go ahead and try this out as well. So it's actually full pieces of bacon topped up. So here we go. Making a mess here, but I like this one better. More central focus on the cheese. And then you got that really meaty bacon. The cheese is melted better. And it's generally enjoyable. Your typical cheap ass tots with bacon and cheese. I'm gonna give this one a 9. So savory, so meaty. So there's that. So far we're having a good experience. Chicken sandwich isn't crazy good, but the sauce on top of it makes it a pretty enjoyable snack. I mean, I call it a snack because I mean it's not overly filling. But the tots pretty good as well. I know a lot of people go to Jack in the Box for the burger. On my burger ranking list, they're pretty well up there. They're not high or anything, but this is a good place to run to if you're like high, I'd say. Now, I've only been high a couple of times, but I feel like this is a good place to feast at because those top bowls were pretty interesting, pretty good. Yeah, so now we're going to switch the vibe and we're going to do the breakfast sandwiches. Now, I am a little discouraged by the sausage one, and I'll show you why. So there's all the egg and stuff. Look at that sausage compared to the bread. It is very small. So I'm going to try and get a couple bites in here, and it shouldn't take but a couple bites to know what I think here. So here we go. I was about to say it's just your average fast food sausage, but to me it's even less flavorful than that. The good thing about this is that this is 2 for $4. You can get 2 bagel sandwiches for $4. Really good deal. As I said, this is a place to go feast at if you're in the mood for feasting. I'm not quite crazy over the quality, but overall it's not bad. I think that's a good place to stop eating it. Honestly, to me, it's really nothing special, that one. You're better off, like, if you got a local bagel place, you're probably better off trying that. But, I mean, it's alright. I can't complain. To me, I'll give it a 5. That's really up to you if you want it. I don't usually give 5s. They're pretty low rankings. It's like when I'm not extremely impressed. But to me, that was definitely a 5. So, alright, we got 3 more items. Won't hold you too much longer, but this is the bacon, egg, and cheese. And there's some bacon on there. Not a lot, but enough for me to eat halfway through and know what I'm getting to. So, here's a good look at it. Again, these are 2 for $4. Doesn't matter too much, but, you know, just is what it is. Again, I'm kind of getting that issue. Well, I haven't been into the bacon yet, but that lack of excitement in terms of flavor. And like how hard it's kind of to get through this. There's no meat at all yet. Okay. I think I'm done with that. The bacon that's in there, when you get to it, it makes it slightly better, but it's even, I would say it's even less flavorful than the sausage one. So, I don't know. I'll give it a 4. I'll be nice. I mean, it's edible. It's nothing crazy, but I don't know. I don't know what, I haven't watched any reviews for those, so I can't tell you. can't tell you what other people think, but for me, it's pretty bland. But 2 for $4 is a good deal, so I don't know, you could take that and run with it. But yeah, I don't know. We might not, we might just cut it short before we hit 20 minutes. We'll see. But now we got new crispy chicken tenders with mystery sauce. So Jack has their own Jack sauce. So I don't know if this is still Jack sauce. I guess this might still be Jack sauce. And they just added the name mystery. It looks like the stuff they put on the chicken sandwich. It is a good look, I guess. So we'll see. But anyways, we're here to see what the chicken tenders and the sauce taste like together. So let's go. Okay. The breading's pretty fluffy. I'm not sure I like the taste of the chicken. No, I'm not a huge fan. These do remind me of, like, if I would go to like a bowling alley or a movie theater and get some chicken tenders, or a gas station. That's the kind of vibe I get with it. Let me see what the sauce does to it again. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Thousand Island. But it doesn't do a fantastic job of making these chicken tenders taste all that great compared to the sandwich, which I guess the sandwich, since it had avocado and a nice bun on there, that's what made it so good. But once again, another pretty average item. Sauce is pretty cool, but again, it's like a Thousand Island type sauce with like a twang, you know. It's like Mel's and Chris said, twang. But I sure do mention them a lot. If they are offended, I apologize to them. But I do watch quite a few of their reviews, and I watch their Jack in Box reviews because they're the only ones that I follow or subscribe to that have done those. So I don't know. Well, a lot of people have done the Cluck too, but there's nothing special about these tenders. The sauce is all right. I'll give it a 5. Again, there's a place where you go, you're super hungry, maybe you're trying to feed the kids and they want some chicken tenders. Well, they got them, so I don't know. So I got one more thing, folks. I bet you done forgot what it was at this point while my rambling on. But the salted caramel latte. Okay, so they showed the bottom of Mel's and Chris's review. As you can see, it's on the bottom. I'll stir it up, drink some, and give it a rating. We might just make it. I don't know. I'm not timing myself, but I am watching for the time. So, is there a difference? I don't know. But here we go. Let's go ahead and stir this up a bit. Now, Chris, well, Mel's and Chris, I mentioned them a lot because they did a lot of Jack in the Box reviews, so that's why I'm mentioning them. I watched like all of them, except for maybe the chicken. I think I watched the chicken tenders. I didn't watch the bagel sandwich, but Chris said he didn't taste the salt until the aftertaste. I prefer having the salt like right then and there with the caramel, but whatever happens, happens, and we ain't gonna complain, are we? No, folks, we are not. So, just gonna go ahead and shake it up a little bit and start drinking. So, here we go. Alright, yep. He's quite correct. You taste the caramel, and then you taste the salt, which I do not mind. I don't mind at all. Or at least you taste the salt. I went to Sheets a few days ago, and I reviewed their salted caramel hot cocoa, and I don't know if like the heat and the fact that it's like, you know, mixed with liquid. I don't know if that killed off the salt or what, but all I tasted was chocolate and caramel. So I was a little bit disappointed. Of course, I'm going to do a salted caramel iced latte review from Sheetz if they still have salted caramel, probably in a month. I was planning on doing it a few days ago, but then it snowed, so I couldn't really get the Sheetz. But now I'm in Charlotte, and I'm not gonna worry about Sheetz anymore. So yeah, this is pretty good. Got a good mixture of coffee flavor with caramel, and then ends out with a nice salty aftertaste. Very easy to drink. I love when a latte is easy to drink, or a cold beverage. Any cold beverage is easy to drink. You know what that means, folks? It means it's good. Oh yeah, we passed 20 minutes. Not like it matters, but yeah, this is probably one of the best items, believe it or not, out of the 7 things I tried. Probably one of the best, if not the best. Honestly, the sweetness and Bells and Crisp. Notice how like Starbucks is less sweet, but there's a reason why Starbucks is less sweet. Let me explain that real quick. Starbucks is less sweet because it's a coffee joint. They're focused on coffee. They want you to get that coffee experience, so they're going to be heavier on the coffee. You know what I mean, folks? So I like that heavy coffee experience. But when you're at a fast food joint, typically you're going to get this cheap coffee taste. This is pretty good. You get a lot of sweetness, and it just makes it so good. It's the only thing besides the Cluck sandwich that I decided to consume all of, and it's good. It's really good. I think I'm gonna give it a 10. So that is the best thing out of all of them. And you know what? That's crazy, because usually when I review something last, I'm planning on it being the best thing. Now, I wasn't quite planning on that. I was just like scattered. Okay, what am I going to do next? But typically I'm let down by the last thing. But that was good. So yeah, this is it. This is all I got to say. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please subscribe. And I will see y'all around, family, friends, whoever you are. Please come back, because plenty more is coming. Maybe not a mukbang, but plenty of reviews. So I will see y'all around. Yeah!